Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Darcy Ogandaga, CEO of Thriller Media and the laws of the internet.com. And I believe the topic I'm about to talk about today is the most important topic I ever released in my entire life. You see, today I came to my life in a place where I'm able now to charge some of my high performance clients $1,500 for 4 hours of my time to be able to teach them how they can execute their desire. See, especially in business, when you start having your business and you're living the corporate world, you need to readjust yourself to make sure that you're staying productive. Yes, now you are home. Yes, now you're working for yourself. But if you don't understand the power of schedule and what you have to delegate and not do anymore and really manage your time on social media, you will not be able to accomplish or execute what you're supposed to do. This week, for example, I was able to build 2 SharePoint sites, record a 3 video course, having 1 live interview, and then create another outline for another course and taking care of maybe 10 other clients. And the week is not even over yet. We're still Friday midday. So how I was able to do that? One person. You know, how? And I'm still in school. I still have to report and do different things. How to do all that and keep functioning and have the right amount of sleep. How you manage all that? Number one, you need to learn how to prioritize things. You need to learn the power of prioritize. Number two, you need to have this understand those 3 levels. These 3 levels of emotional levels that you need to understand and be able to capitalize on it. The number 1 level is a desire. Number 2 is passion. Number 3 is compassion. Why is so important? Why I categorize those 3 emotions? Let me, go deep into it right now. Can I preach a little bit? So, what is it? What is it that some people, they have the skills, but they never execute? It's not about the skills. I always say that to people. Everybody got skills. So people, we know how to sing, we know how to act. They are very smart. They finish all their classes with GPA 40. But what's going on? Why they cannot execute that great idea, that great concept, and franchise it and make it available to the marketplace in a decent amount of time? Because most people are motivated by fear. Yes, the only reason why on social media you go now on Facebook and Twitter, everybody else, oh my God, thank God it's Friday. Oh, it's Friday. Why you celebrate it's Friday? Not only because it's the weekend, because you are happy to not going back for 2 days break, to not going back to the job you hate. And I didn't create that. The statistics saying that more than 80% of people hate their job. So if 10 people watching this video, there's 8 of you guys, according to the stat, in average, who don't like their job. So if you going back to the job that you hate for 10, 20, 30 years, why is that? Because your motivation is fear. If you're not going back to that job, you're not going to have a place to live, you're not going to be able to eat, and you're not going to be able to provide for your family. So you say, you know what? I got to do it. So you're going to work. And so now when it comes to your business, because that's your passion, you don't have the same motivation because you don't know how to motivate yourself from compassion, not from fear. Be motivated from compassion, not for fear. There's a lot of people sometimes say like, oh, you're going to work overtime. You're going to work 70 hours this week. You don't like it, but guess what? You're over there for 70 hours. So why can you not transfer that energy, that discipline, that focus into your business and work 70 hours or 50 hours or 40 hours in your business? Be committed to your idea. How you do that? You need to understand that. So first of all, you need to have in mind, it's like meditation, you need to have in mind to say, you know what, I want the life of people being better. Why I need to be so strong is going from desire to passion. So now it's not work no more. You're doing it because it's part of who you are. You say like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And then it moves from passion to compassion, the compassion of Jesus Christ. You see, like when you read the Bible, it said that Jesus was moved by compassion. Compassion and love is almost the same thing. So when the compassion is, why it can become to the point where it can move you to action, that's when the information transform your mindset into action. Your information transform your mindset into action. So you hear this information so much and you're doing it now with the experience, and the result is fuel now that desire and information into passion. Now that passion become compassion because you got result after result, and now it's part of who you are. No matter what's going on, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you haven't done what you're supposed to do for your business, guess what? You're not going to bed. You're not eating until you're doing what you're supposed to do. Until it becomes that important, that crucial for you to do it, guess what? You will never be able to do it because you still think like it's a if, or I don't know if I'm going to do this, or I'm not sure. If you're not sure, don't do it. But if you're sure that you're supposed to do that and you want to see the life of people transform, so now you need to move your desire to passion, and from passion to compassion. So now it was the emotional part. Let's go now practical. Be practical. Let's be practical. You have to organize yourself. You say, you know what, on social media, I'm going to be on social media from 7:45 to 8:15. I'm going to wake up at 6 o'clock. From 6 to 6:20, I meditate. From 6:20 to 6:40, I'm taking my shower. From 6:40 to 7 o'clock, I'm getting ready and getting my breakfast. And between 7 to 7:10, I'm on my way to my job. People say, but Darcy, I got kids. Guess what? So wake up at 5. If 5 is not early enough, get up at 4. I used to have a job where I used to wake up at 12:30. I used to wake up at 12:30. I need to be at the job at 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's possible. Stop saying I'm a morning person, I'm a night person. All that is excuses. You do what you have to do. If you have to get up at 4 o'clock, guess what? Now you just became a morning person because you have to get up at 4 o'clock. So what are you going to say? Oh, I'm a morning person, so I'm not going to be able to do it? No. You have to change your mindset. This needs to be so important that your motivation by fear need to be here. Your motivation by compassion need to be right here. It's a compassion we're always winning. Always. Not the fear of losing something, or the fear of lack, or the fear to not have enough. You're not going to be able to succeed in business. You need to be on that thing for the long haul. Do you know how long I've been confessing I'm a trillionaire? So you have to keep saying that. You have to keep saying stuff, regardless. And you have to be free from people. You cannot be, worrying about what such and such thinking about you. You're not ready because you cannot deliver people if you're still in bondage to people. How are you going to get them free? You're still in bondage yourself. So you have to really understand that mindset. So now when you have a schedule to get up in the morning and you have to release video, you have to release books, you have a block time when you write. You say, you know what? For this month, I'm going to write for 2 hours a day. I mean, nobody pay your bill. Turn your phone off. My family, always argue with me because we cannot reach me on the phone. I'm working. Turn your phone off and be focused enough to produce something. Turn the TV off, turn your phone off, 2 hours a day regardless. Somebody say, oh, that's, I got kids, I got a wife, or I got a husband, how am I going to do it? Guess what? When they're going to bed, now you're working. Let's say like now your new work hours is like from 11:30 to 1:30 in the morning. From 11:30 to 1:30 in the morning, the entire month of May, you're working on your passion. Let's talk about it in June 2nd. You will be able to accomplish more in 1 month than most people. It's not about the skills. It's about your organization, and for you to be able to have the desire level to move to passion, to compassion, so no matter what, you make it happen. You have to be intense with it. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. If you don't understand its intensity, it sounds too harsh, and you're not going to be able to do it, it's not for you. Quit right now. Don't even start. Don't even have an idea to do it. But if you have this mindset that I'm going to do it regardless, and now you have that information that you're feeding yourself from, to go to the next level. So that information can now transform your mind to a point now it's become of who you are, and you're just doing it on automatic until you're willing to be able to create that discipline. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not. So I hope that this video is going to help you to be able to accomplish different things. Just schedule your stuff. Just schedule your time. Have block times, 4 hours of block time. In 4 hours, with no distraction, you'll be surprised how much you can accomplish in 4 hours. That's why my good mentor, Tim Ferriss, released a book with 4 hours a week. It's about focus. Everybody got skills. Remember, it's not about the skills. Don't have a big head. Oh, I got so much skills. I can sing, I can act, I can dance, I can do math, I can do, I can speak Greek. All that is great, but until all those gifts and talent can benefit you and now bless somebody else via a system, it's not worth it. Understand the power of focus. Okay? So from desire to execution, that's how you execute what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to drop a video every Monday. Guess what? You not just go record your video Monday 5 minutes before you're supposed to release a video. Be in advance. I was talking on the phone with somebody 2-3 weeks in advance. Some video. I got some video I haven't even released yet. I record them in 2011. I'm telling you all my secret now, because my mom gave me some good genes, so I'm not aging like that. So if you see a video of me 5 years ago, you feel like I did it yesterday. Okay? So be intense and make it happen. Destroy all the excuses, especially if you live in North America. You got internet, come on. Just do what you have to do. Release your book. I have a friend, I finished with that. I got a friend who lives in Ghana. He doesn't have internet in his house. He released 14 books in 2 years. 14 books in 2 years. What is your excuse? Are you still working on the same book for the last 20 years? I hope it's not you. Do you still talking about the same thing for 20, 30 years and you haven't done it yet? I challenge you today and send me an inbox. Say, Darcy, I watched your video and now I'm pumped up. Do something. Release a video, 1 minute video, 30 seconds. Put the content. Write the first page of your book. If you're in love with a lady and you know her for 2-3 years and you be shy, guess what? Call her up today. Send her an inbox. Do something that you never did before to challenge that fear and to let that fear know. Put that fear on notice. Starting today, I'm motivated by compassion, just like Jesus, not fear. Thank you so much. This is Darcy Ogandaga. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good business consultant.
And I kept searching.
and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
If you were looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
Thank you.